Oh, hello, the wonderful people of Fight Night. Well, Fight Night 11 is here, and I'm joined by two special guest commentators. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Honey, you go first. You're more experienced at this.
I can't believe this. I can't believe you did this to me. Hello, it's me. It's 10 to Stone. I would say in the flesh, but I missed number 10 because, yeah, I was unavailable. But we're here. I'm really excited. I'm joined by one of my best friends.
Oh, that's me? Oh, let's go.
That's your cue.
What's up, guys? I'm Big O Notation. I'm very excited to be here as well. Gonna be looking to see some good matches up on Fight Night 11.
Awesome. Well, without any further ado, I think we are just gonna pop right into match one over here. So, competitors, you can start the match. Perfect. So, we got Felipe from Brazil here. He runs the Mais Cafe, that was the proper pronunciation, I was told, Instagram account, which I think it's already over 700 followers, where he just posts all the Dragon Ball content there on Instagram. I know that's kind of a very untapped market for this card game, so it's nice to see some cross here. And then on my right here, we got Thomas Crane, and he is from the UK, rocking Set 1 Golden Frieza, and Felipe is running Cell Reboot. Yeah, it's enough talking for me for the whole fight night. Okay, guys, you take over.
That's it. You're out. You've done the intros. You're off. So you can see here straight away, Felipe is revealing his spice. It's a pretty.
Guys, attack Frieza?
I know. Me and Big O, we've been discussing this deck list. We've been discussing all the deck lists before the event. It's a pretty large package that Cell has to run. I think there's only 5 flex spots at a push, and this is running 2 surprise attack Friezas, only 1 dormant, but 1 Rosie as well. I mean, obviously Cell just wants to go straight up to the 8 drop and the 4 drop, and then stall out for till turn 5, and then go, haha, where's your hand?
I did not realize he was only on the 1 dormant. Thank you for pointing that out.
He's running no 7 drops. Just realised.
Oh yeah, he fully isn't as well.
That is an interesting
He's not
choice.
on the Wicked Rejuvenation page. Yeah, I guess he's just going full aggro with the 20k beat sticks that he brings out from the chain. And then that, I assume, is what made the space for the surprise attack Freezers and the Cell's Earth Destroying Kamehameha.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's running the Vicious Rejuvenation just to get Cell Xeno out, I guess. Which is, perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just wondering whether or not he'll miss Cell, given that it's yellow and it's Golden Frieza, and he's going to draw 5 cards in a turn and then laugh.
That is yellow.
He's also not running the Goku, which I love in that deck, the Cell deck, which after turn 4 you just free play it and tap down any card, so it even taps down energy as a 15k beta.
The yellow one from the green-yellow Gohan package.
Yes, yeah, that one.
So looking at, I'm going to call him Tommy, because I think that's what he goes by. Tommy's Golden Frieza list. Golden Frieza with a bit more of a flexible package. He's got 4 Tagoma, 4 Ginyu, 4 Roshi, no Moon. I mean, I don't know how many Frieza players actually run Moon. And then his top end is looking like Mirror Assault from the Skies. He's got, what's the name for that Piccolo Gohan SCR? I've seen a name for it.
We found Might.
The spoiler-free SCR, and I swear to God, if you guys got any spoilers, I'll kill you both.
I'm avoiding them like the plague.
That's I'm trying.
I know Gohan's in it.
Yeah,
I know Piccolo's in it.
That's that's all I need to know. That's plenty for me. I'll wait till it's out in theaters. More than 144p on a Nokia flip phone.
Sending it via Discord GIF.
Yeah.
Frame at a time.
I do have friends who've watched videos on Discord GIFs before.
Oh my god, why? So just to get back to the deck list really quickly, Tommy's top end is Son Goku, Return of the Dragon Fist, obviously the Spirit Boost 8 drop. We've got I'm gonna call it Piccolohan, because I think that rolls off the tongue quite nicely. Mirror Assault from the Skies at 1. 2 copies of the Spirit Boost and 1 copy of Frieza Divine Transformation. So it looks like he's going to try and grind the game out and then use the untap from the leader to push through a lot of damage really quickly. And you can see that the Cell player, I think he's awakened. Unfortunately, his potato is only giving out about 3 pictures at the minute. 3 pixels, sorry. Yeah, I think he has awakened, so he's on 5 life. It does mean that he's a bit more vulnerable to maybe a more aggressive line of play from Tommy, but again, I don't know how often the Frieza can transition to an aggressive build. Ollie, do you have any experience playing against this?
I've played against a very small amount of Golden Frieza. I feel like it's very standard for a control yellow deck where early game its plays are just going to be slowly building up a board with Riposte, and then other than Basil and maybe a Super Namekian, until about turn 4, turn 5, he's not doing anything other than putting a Meki unison down.
How has Tommy played that Frieza for 1 energies? He got a thing in drop?
He's got a Frieza.
Oh, he's got
in drop.
Yeah, of course. I just saw the 1 drop and I was like, that's a Ginyu. I need to learn to read. It's always been my problem.
Hey, and you both, brother.
Classic Dragon Ball players, right?
I hope someone orders a pizza on stream again. Oh my god.
That's been a pizza. That was what? Fight Night 9? Was Pac-Man in the middle of the pizza store?
Oh my god, yes.
Pac-Man, what the hell? What the hell's that noise? Hey, yo, can I get 2 pizzas?
Be right back.
Hey, the pizza.
Oh my god, this sends his regards. Dreadful. What is this? Chat, calm your passions. Is Tommy in 4-3 ratio? I don't know. I think
that's slightly wider. That's probably like... That's got to be like 16 by... I want to say 11. That's my estimate here.
I think what it is he's got his camera in portrait mode, and he's just cropped the top and the bottom of it. Is that him? Is that Tommy on 4 life, or is that 5?
No, that's 6 life there.
Jesus, what?
Going down to 5.
Can't read, can't see. Maybe it's
I can't dance, and I don't know karate.
This fight night has been sponsored by Hakeem Optical. Get your your free consultation today.
So it looks like Tommy has decided to steadfast the 4-drop coming down off of Felipe's turn 2 chain.
Yeah. I actually do kind of respect that line of play, because it means that he's going into his turn with something to hit.
Yeah. And especially if he can get down a Super Namekian, which I think is probably going to be his best aggressive line here, other than maybe the second Basil, but we can see he's charged one already. Then he can maybe try and look to pressure into that 4-drop and force a couple of cards out of the Cell player's hand.
Yeah, I also have a bit of respect for Tommy there. He knows he's not running Moon, so he didn't bother to look. He just shuffled his deck, which fair play. It's the honourable thing to do. There's another Frieza's Call. He's tapping himself out. Looks like he'll pop. I assume he's gonna pop whatever he plays to untap and then awaken and then play another one and then pop 2, untap 2 more and draw more cards. This is very, very kind of expected from this Golden Frieza deck.
Yeah, just 1-drop spam and then untap like Soul Striker.
Somebody at my locals did the math, and apparently on your awaken turn you untap 3, draw 5.
That is not bad.
Yeah. Average Frieza players, you know.
Yeah.
There's definitely worse lines of play. Felipe missed a trick by not triggering Tommy with Red Broly. If anybody ever comes to fight out with Red Broly, I am driving to their house and throwing an egg through their front door.
You know what? I'm fine with Red Broly because I don't see it anymore. Like that.
Ooh.
Oh.
Felipe just charismatic to the 1-drop, which is actually massive. Now he can't untap 1, and he can't untap 2. So he is officially tapped out in yellow, which is
it's a really good spot to be in as a green deck, especially when you're going into your turn 3.
No riposte, no steadfast, no nothing.
I don't know how much Felipe can do on the clapback though. He's got the 8 drops, I guess. He's got a little bit of aggression, but on 4 life, You know, Tommy Super Combo's alive. He's got a fair amount of cards in hand. I think it looks like 12 there.
I mean, we may even see another surprise attack Frieza come down here, which
That's
would be
true.
very spicy.
Yeah. Egg through the front door, absolutely. What's the point in throwing an egg at someone's front door?
Yeah, you have to get the velocity right, though. I've seen you do it. Like, you've got a certain knack to it.
It is. So the trick is to knock on the door, run, and then when they open, just as they open the door, curve it. A bit like what's that film where they curve the bullet?
Is that the one with?
It's like a really famous film where they curve a bullet.
I don't think. I literally think the curving bullet thing was the only thing famous. I'm pretty sure that movie flopped and was dog shit.
It was, and it did. But akin to that film, Wanted. Yes, thank you, chat. You curve the egg, and it curves into the door, and then they have a house full of egg, and then you win because
I feel like I'm too young to understand this movie reference.
No, I forget you're like 14 years old.
It did probably come out honestly 10 years ago. Probably more.
Oh man. Throw an egg through my front door and you'll be getting thrown off the premises like Jazz in Fresh Prince. I don't mind. I'll take that. I'll take the physical manhandling. I just need to. If you're playing Red Broly, you deserve an egg. That's all I'm saying.
You didn't specify. What if we're going extra card Red Broly, or like set 7 Red Broly? You know, that leader that doesn't exist.
You know, I might be bringing extra card Red Broly to a potentially future fight night at some point.
Is this a mill version?
I don't mind that.
Is this
it's a mill version?
Oh god!
Just draw your whole deck.
I don't have a problem with those Broly. It's just Broly swap is just like, which of my one chains am I going to go down?
Yeah, you know, you can go nuts. You can do the King Vegeta like Broly. What's that? Redrop or whatever.
Ooh, so much tech.
There you go.
You could maybe even slap in a surprise attack Frieza.
It's gonna be really hard to slot it in, but
yeah, with that 48 card package, I don't think. God bless the break room Wi-Fi. I was just thinking the same thing. Like, he's got a hamster on a wheel powering 2 cables into a potato, and he's trying desperately to hook up to the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Which he was
like
fine during testing it. That was I literally think the Wi-Fi gods are against him now.
I mean, I feel like I had a very similar problem when I participated in my first fight night, where it was fine on my end, but then I watched the stream back and it just looked absolutely horrendous. You could see about half of a card. But just to get back to the game real quick, you saw one of Tommy's super combos there. I don't know what he was. I think he might have been defending the crit hit from the leader.
Yeah, it was.
You want to, as the cell player, try to bait out as many of the super combos as you can early on, and particularly given that you aren't running the 7-drop and you aren't running sort of much of a top end per se. I think he's quite high on markers on the unison as well, although we can't quite see the dice.
He should be on 6 now, I believe, because his Tommy's leader swing went into leader last turn.
Okay, but then I think he's activated at least 1 proc from the Union Absorb, so it's come down for 2, then +1, then +2.
It doesn't go down for any Union Absorbs, does it?
But yeah, in the back of Tommy's mind, he's got to remember that he is essentially, as long as that unison's on 7 markers, he's essentially playing with now on 2 life rather than 3. Just because the -7 on the unison is just really, really strong.
Yeah, and we saw Felipe charge another copy of the unison this turn, so it's very likely he has another copy in hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
He wants to hold on to that to potentially threaten a -7 next turn.
So I think even if it doesn't get to turn 5, I think you've got crit hits. You've got quite a large hand anyway. You've got essentially a dual attacker with the 8-drop.
So it looks like the cell player has no 4-drops left in deck. I think he has 2 in drop, so the last one is likely in hand or life. But that does mean he's not going to be drawing so much off of each of his chains.
Checking his drop there, I think he's trying to figure out the optimal line of play to go down.
Just swing face with everything is probably the optimal line here.
Is this the Dragon Ball Super equivalent of Face Hunter? face plays blocker, me pop blocker.
We go face. Do me trade?
Face is the place.
Right, I memorized the entire all the words to that song at one point. I probably still know most of them.
Okay, I like that line. So you're tapping one, playing the Android 17, sorry, the Android 18, getting the draw, immediately placing it under your leader to kind of pump the KO for next turn. He is tapped out, but as green, you have access to Frieza, you have access to Dormant, you've obviously got the super spicy surprise attack Frieza if you need it. He's got homicidal clones, and at 4 life, I think that's fine.
And he'll with the size of his hand, he's definitely going to have a few super combos stored.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's running 4 of the Great Saiyaman as well, so he can filter a little bit more of the deck.
Yeah.
I would make a comment about him fanning his hand in front of the camera there, but I don't think he's ever I don't think Tommy's ever going to be able to make any of them out, so... Right, so we're swinging in here. I imagine that'll be at face. Tommy, you've got to try and push damage here. You absolutely have to try and push damage.
Yeah, although he might go for Unison just to play around the -7 next turn.
Mm.
See if he can push through on it.
We have a lovely gentleman on commentary. Oh my, sorry, Monkey, I'll come back to that in 1 second. Is that a Morbius?
I do have a Morbius follower emote. I do have a lot of new emotes. There's a there's a bunch of shit. You guys gotta explore.
Anyone want to give me some subs or something so I can use this?
It's Morbin time. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Ooh, the secret rare coming down here.
Ooh, there we go. That's all I wanted to see. I don't give a shit about anything else. The SCR, let's get it.
Actually gonna be pretty nice because that will come down at the end of the battle, which will get round the 8-drop restand, which is what the cell player is going for here. Because on play it'll rest the blocker. Oh no, it's just fully killing the cell. Even better.
That is huge.
And now he can actually push through either to face if he chooses to, or to delay the Unison -7. Assuming Felipe doesn't have the homicidal clones to stop it.
Sorry, yeah, just go back to Monkey's question. The lovely gentleman on commentary. I am Team Debt Planet's very own, Turn to Stone. I am here with the latest sensation. When are you going to stop being the latest sensation, by the way? Because you've been the latest sensation for quite a while. Is there no other space?
I thought it was the newest. See, I'm even out of the loop.
I just keep refreshing it with every tournament that I do well at. So, like, I have like 6 months of being the latest or newest sensation, and then I'll do well at another tournament come like the last 2 months of that, and it refreshes.
Oh, okay. So as long as you keep topping, you can refer to yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
And thank you,
like,
Spaz Monkey, for the 1 bit.
I'm a year later, I haven't topped any events, and I'm like, oh, I'm not really the newest sensation anymore. I'm just big on notation. Yeah.
Nice.
I think the poutines come down off the back of the
You asked.
Big ol' waff.
You literally asked and you received. You better thank this man right now.
Bro, thank you so much. I'm just kidding around when I say that, but I'll definitely take the sub. Thank you.
28 gifted subs to the channel. You are nutty, Wiggle Waff. Thank you.
It's Morbin time. Now
Yeah.
give me access to these emotes.
The Morbin was just a follower one. That one was that was a safe one.
Oh, what is going on? Okay, so it looks like he's used the Piccolo tap to play Poutine. I think Poutine's going to help to slow down the Cell player, maybe if this game goes to another turn. Cell's going to 4 next turn, which means that Xeno's not going to have the Rip 3 quad strike dual attack, which is fine.
Frieza player here got to rest the blocker of the homicidal clones.
Yes, that's massive as well.
Very
it
nice.
Slowed him down a little bit longer. That's
all coming in. Like I said before, this is the main aggressive push before turn 5 for this Frieza deck.
What is his turn 5 going to look like?
Olden Frieza, maybe? He doesn't have Meki down, so he can't use the Dragon Fist unless he gets a 1-drop Frieza clan or Frieza's army down. Can't remember which one it is now. And then untaps 2, taps out for the Meki Unison. But I think it's more likely he's going to hold some energy for the Cell players next turn.
Okay, there's the super from the Frieza player. Cycling a little bit more. Trying to combo out of this 29k attack. 29k on a 1-drop. Second swing. Bet bet you wish you ran more dormants now, buddy.
And yeah, Cell Player is on 3 life, so if this Frieza guy has the Mirror Overwhelm, I think is what he's running,
He is.
or the E Supreme Kai Double Strike, that can be a good way to put on a lot of pressure this turn.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, what, the mirror draws one and taps one?
I think so, yeah. And
Yep.
it's 30k double.
Very, very strong card. Okay, so, yep, there's the Frieza's army card coming down. I believe this draws him a card.
Yeah, and another charismatic would be very nice here, but looks like it's not coming down.
Well,
Wait.
there's all the energy back.
We've got a fat hand. He's charged a Mechie.
yeah.
You'd imagine he'd have a second one in hand. Is he? Can't be passing.
He has to leave some energy open, surely.
But he can't.
I don't think
forward
tapping out
way
for
too
4.
much.
Let's see.
Yeah,
One.
no, he'll play a couple
Oh,
of one-drops.
Overwhelm.
Oh, the Overwhelm. Here it comes.
Gotta be.
There's the
Yeah.
mirror. Ooh. Is the Frieza going to come down? He's
No
thinking about it.
Frieza. Doesn't look like it.
But Ollie, he can play a surprise attack Frieza here for free if he plays a charismatic villain.
Let's see. 30
Now
double.
that is some pretty spicy text.
Yeah,
Another
there's
homicidal clones. I believe Putin already triggered this time on the
It did,
first
it did.
On
homicidal.
the first homicidal.
Yeah.
And this is what I meant when I said it's safe to homicidal at 4, because now he's got the extra block on 3, down to 2, and then if he gets another attack, which Tommy can't do because he can't afford to tap himself down any further, he's going to survive for another turn. Monkey, I'm 99% sure that we spoke at UK Games Expo. I'm so very convinced that we spoke at Games Expo. Please, reveal yourself!
I think Cell Player is definitely going to be on the back foot for the rest of this game. Although, did we see any hits go through to the Vegeta Unison?
I don't believe we did.
No.
Because
And
he
he's
was
just
probably
charged a third copy.
Mm.
So, I mean, you'd hope he'd have the 4th copy in hand to go up to 7 markers and try and push through a bit this turn. Obviously, yellow with 4 energy open is going to have a lot of defensive stuff
So he-
going on.
Hot the secret with the leader ability, I imagine, give himself 5k in crit. Games Expo, UK Games Expo, the Birmingham event.
Birmingham.
Right, do you want me to talk like I'm from
No,
Birmingham?
I fucking love that.
Right,
We snatched up a couple of birds. Fuck.
No, the Frieza player's got to play really defensively now because it's not his turn. His opponent's turn. And Felipe's running very low on cards index, so the longer that the game goes on, the more it favours the Frieza player who can use his energy more reliably.
Brought a tear to my eye.
Got
It
friends
was
from
beautiful.
Birmingham. It really was not.
I think the Cell
yeah.
player might have just plussed up on the Unison.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get him to pull his cards back for next match.
We don't
I-
talk.
Yeah, I can't make out what the battle cards are anymore.
I think that's an 8-drop cell.
That is
yeah,
definitely an
we
8
can
drop
assume
cell.
that.
And
And
that's
the
Steadfast
Steadfast
interesting.
comes down. But yeah,
Coming in
Felipe
fast.
is not opting to go for the -7 this turn, which is an interesting choice because we know he had the other Unison because he charged 1 this turn.
Unless I imagine he's trying to push through that extra 2 damage, and then just killing him with the crit from Vegito, because it would be bonkers if this didn't go face.
Yeah. And we didn't see a riposte come down on the leader swing, so we can safely assume that Tommy doesn't have one here.
Yeah.
Sprite webcam and the minion takeover.
I love it. I love it. I don't know if I feel disrespected or not at that attempt. Honestly, take it either way. I'm not gonna make that decision for you. Oh,
It looks like we're seeing the Vegeta Unison swing in here, comboing off a token to go to 20k. And we've seen 2 super combos come out from Frieza, because the secret rare is also a super combo. So 20k is actually a pretty good sweet spot, because we can assume he doesn't have the super combos to efficiently get out of this now.
Yeah, and this is why it was really, really important, I think, for the Cell player to be aggressive earlier on. He's really restricting the resources that his opponent can use.
Another steadfast, there's no way. Is that 3 now we've seen?
Not
Oh,
just
tyrannical blow.
That's
Okay.
massive.
Okay.
He gets to negate
Very good.
Is it play the battle card in rest mode? With its skills negate. Sorry, it plays it with its skills negated for the turn.
And
then
it-
he can choose the unison card and negate its skills as well.
Yeah. That's big. Big money.
Mega.
That is very nice.
Really, really good play there.
I've been loving that tech in... Well, I don't play yellow, but I've been loving seeing people play that card in yellow decks now.
To nail the accent, you need to play Janimba.
We don't talk about Mill. That's the last fight night I was in. We don't talk about Mill. You'll see in the promo video I've got planned. I revolutionized the game. I'm revolutionizing it again.
Oh my god.
He was saving -7 for the next match. Oh, what a fantastic call. What an absolutely fantastic call.
That is a League of Legends player if I've ever seen one.
Okay, I can see now he's got an 8-drop cell on board. I imagine... Well, even if he's not pushing for a game with any individual swing, like, he has a lot of pressure on board. He's got the 2 freezers he can combo the attacks off. He can combo them off defensively if he needs to. He's got 2 swings of the 8-drop cell. Passing turn. 2 energy open.
I'm trying to remember if Poutine's triggered earlier in the turn and we've missed it, or if we missed it on the 8-drop cell here. But either way, I don't think Poutine was resolved. Which obviously it's an optional effect, so it's down to the players, but...
Well, actually, Oliver, it's not optional. You can just choose the...
Yes, yes. It's an up to effect. I'm sorry.
And you'll find out more very interesting ruling choices like that if you subscribe to the Deck Planet YouTube channel, where we've just dropped the first of our brand new series of videos going over basic rulings for experienced players to reference to new players, and for new players to find out the games in short video snippets of less than 2 minutes.
Oh, wait, this is important, because the token hasn't yet gone to drop from being comboed with, and that would prevent the 5 cards for Basil's effect. So I think it might be worth hopping in on that. I assume that this token was comboed.
No, he does have...
No.
Oh, he does have now. He had 4 previously.
Yeah. So,
that is worth pointing out, actually.
yeah.
I don't know how the hell we get their attention is the problem. They can get our attention easily.
I assume we just have to let the gameplay continue.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, it is the responsibility of both players to maintain the game state. If he's not realised that his token should have gone to drop, then it's his own fault.
We got a DQ or something.
This is what happens when
DQ,
the
both
judges don't
players. Next
show up.
round. Let's go.
Actually, I'm just going to unmute them and just tell them that they both just lost round 2. Who's in round 2? I can't trust Tommy now. Shit, my integrity of the game destroyed. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'm just gonna go start playing Pokemon now. Forget this game.
Is that the official DBS Deck Planet Twitch channel? It absolutely is. You better believe it's the official DBS Deck Planet Twitch channel.
Speaking of those videos, you know what's funny? I was looking up in our chat. I'm like, oh shit! I wonder if we ever use this that background thing I made, the Deck Planet scrolling.
Yeah.
That's I was just I looked up my I forgot I did that. I say I wonder if they made any videos with it.
Oh, we had a bit of I don't want to say back and forth in terms of like the use of it. We were just like it's a bit it was a bit strong, so I had to really faff about with the settings and the video edit and software. But we got there.
That's
I need to hit you up for some like cool transitions, bro.
Yeah, man.
Maybe.
Rosa
Cool backgrounds.
Rosa's certified G.
Because God knows I'm not creative enough for that shit.
And you can't teach that. That's a reference for you that none of you will get. Oh Oh, the shade. The shade. Is it dark over there? Is it dark over there in the shade? Oh my god, double
wait,
light,
what?
got a
Double final flash. What is going on here?
Just yeah,
He's
negating
skill
your whole
of all the
board.
cards. I love
And
this.
double
Oh,
strike.
Yeah.
Wiggle Wap with another gifted sub to TVS Deck Planet, trying to
Going in for
forgive
game.
his forgive his
I
sins.
assume Tommy going in for game here. The
He's attacking me.
player
At
has at
cell.
least 2 supers. Wow! If he doesn't land this,
Imagine. But
I'm looking to see if he's
the
got
real
anything-
question is,
looking
did
to
we
see if
hear
he's got
him?
top mid battle.
Did any of us hear him declare double strike with that Kai? Cause
That's true. We didn't hear it. Doesn't count.
I think that's only 1 damage.
My god, can you imagine the controversy? Well, actually, as judge, we just push our glasses up our nose. At the judges, we didn't hear you declare double strike because we had you muted, so doesn't count. Actually, yeah, his entire game is just hinged on the fact that he didn't understand that the token wasn't on board. I think he's just realizing now.
Yeah, they are.
It's too
currently
late.
explaining that, I believe.
Nope. This is that's it. You can't hold it back now, mate. What I love about this is he's got 2 cards in hand. Felipe could still sells Kamehameha. As the first super combo. Come on, dig, get out of this, get out of this. He looks nervous. Oh my god, he's actually shaking. He looks quite nervous. I mean, I'm not being funny. You got a hand that's enormous.
How much is this? Is this the battle
30,
swing?
40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, plus 19, 109.
This is where he
109.
actually runs Ape SCR. You know what? That'd be
50?
that'd be off the yin yang if he did that, or even just good old Heroine's lineage.
50, you've got to have 109.
Sell
65.
1 cell.
Pick your card.
Pick a card, any
3
card.
cards.
Pick the middle card. It's always the middle card. Pick the middle card.
It's always
Middle
the middle
card.
card. Yeah, 100%.
Middle card. And then you say cards in hand.
7, obviously.
Yeah, it's always 7.
Middle card.
Told you.
Okay.
It's always the middle, guys.
65. Come on, 65. I'm doing the maths.
They can't hear us, Johnny.
I know, but I can.
Being
75.
reaffirmed by the voices.
8. 75.
My god, he has a lot of cards still left in hand.
I know!
There's no way he's not comboing out of this, right? Like, unless his hand is 10Ks and extra cards.
Yeah, it's
I'm not being
there's
funny, but,
multicolored
if his
cards in
hand
that
is
deck.
MKs and extra cards. 75. Oh.
Picking up a
Dropping
card from...
85. Sorry, 75, 80. You need 5 from hand. 90. Come on, you can do it. My god.
Picking
Can
up
you not
combo
do
power
it?
from the floor, I was fully ready for him to pick up an Ape SCR that isn't in his deck list.
I watched the deck change on Deck Planet live. Oh my god, he did it. Did he do it?
I can't tell.
Did he?
He's picked up his leader, I'm pretty sure. No?
Well,
yeah.
Tells Tommy he's picked up he's just double checking. I mean, Tommy's already scooped, but like the controversy. Yeah, I think that's game 1 to Felipe. Tommy's just gone way too much on that attack there, unfortunately.
Starting off with a good old, active multicolored charge. Always fun.
Mate, that card in Red Ribbon Robot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's all
yeah.
I'm saying.
I want to build that deck. It looks
I stayed up
disgustingly
till
mid.
half 2 a.m. last night for it, just to build it.
Right?
And then it got to 3 a.m. and I questioned what I was still doing up.
Praying to God, why? Why did you make me do this?
Yeah.
We had our pre-release, well, the week before the set dropped, and we did a draft. Obviously, we do like sealed event, and one of the rules for sealed events is you have to take the first leader you see, and you can only obviously use leaders that you pull in your pool. And one of our players pulled the red ribbon leader, but none of the rare to awaken. And you literally can't awaken without. It doesn't have an alternative awaken. You just have to pop one of the red ribbon. Is it General? Is it Commander Red?
Commander Red, yeah.
I literally think
You
it's
didn't pull any.
No, that's good.
I mean, you never awakened.
I don't know. Is it Commander Red? I thought it was literally.
It's
any...
Commander Red.
Oh my
No, it has to
god.
Commander Red.
Commander Red. You know what, Ro? I'm gonna send you my list right now just so you can get an idea.
Yeah, that's. I'm curious.
Because at the time I made this, it felt like the best thing in the world.
Okay, so it looks like. Well, first of all, it looks like Felipe is going to a different dimension there.
He's getting out of the hyperbolic time chamber.
Gamma player comboing off the Android 13 inorganic horror. Just to get, I assume just to stay at 8 life, so then the awaken this turn is going to be a bit more power turn. Yep, there's the Android 17 and 18. Don't as a general rule, you want to make sure you're not forgetting the auto once per turn. Particularly when they're trying to swing into you, because if they're swinging in with a 15k, you forget to combo. You do uptick. It's not optional, but you will not get the 5k if you forget to combo. Because it's up to 1 mono blue card in a combo.
Yeah, and presumably that's why he comboed off the Android 13, was to guarantee that he has a card in drop to then combo off.
That's what it'll have been. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that, Ollie, because I was a bit confused there. Our player's awakened can't activate his ability to draw a card at the end of the turn because he only has 2 androids in energy. He needs 3. And it looks like the AOD player's down to 4 life, which means that this next turn should be absolute. He's off to the different dimension again.
God. He's entering the upside down.
He's maximum overdrive.
I'm looking at this deck list now. Yeah, I'm glad you remember that Son Goku the Rescuer exists as a card. I don't think anybody does.
Mate, I love that card. I had a mate tell me that because this guy plays a little bit of your favorite deck, Johnny, Broly Swap, and he was playing. He was playing Son Goku the Rescuer in that because apparently when it isn't restricted to like any sort of leader or archetype or anything. So when you swap up, you add a card to your hand from the field. You play Goku the Rescuer on the swap chain as well. About the spiciest that a Broly swap deck can get, I think.
Right. It looks like so he's adding the Android 13 to his hand, which means that now the Gamma player's got to be a little bit more careful.
I'm very surprised to see no Android 18 counterplay come from the Gamma player here, because I'd assume that's why he left the energy open.
He's not... Oh, you mean to hit Tellus?
Yes, on Tellus.
Maybe it tells me that he's not got one, or he's saving it to assume that the OD player has another big play.
Yeah, I feel like if he didn't have one, he would have tapped the energy.
Yeah. Felipe's board has had its identity blurred for its own protection. we've replaced the voice with an actor. Oh, Alistair, yeah, sorry. Wasn't a comment on the sort of the state of the game. It was more just explaining it for people who haven't read the cards. But yeah, you're absolutely right. At this stage in the game, especially against AOD.
Oh, did it finally explode?
There we go. He's plugged it back in. We're all good to go.
Yeah, I think the toaster was running a little bit low on batteries there.
I think he's calling his internet service provider, holding them hostage,
Brilliant. Maybe he's in Guantanamo Bay.
He is in Brazil.
Oh my god.
So close.
Is this the first play match? Yes, it is, Pac. It absolutely is. You've missed Reboot Cell
Golden
versus
Frieza.
Get One Golden Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's swinging in... AOD having to hit a 15k leader on turn 2 is actually quite bad for it, especially when he's already down at 4 life.
Yeah, well, he can't awaken here on the swing.
He can, but...
So it will take him
then.
up to the 15.
Okay, so there's the baby Janemba. The baby Janemba. would it be illegal if someone did a Naruto summon on their map mid-match and had the Toad
No.
the game for them?
It would not. If they could do
There you
that, by all means,
Straight
it's
from
showmanship.
Something that I learnt from playing a bit of AOD is I believe the activate main on the leader's effect to play a battle card from your hand, there's no like up to clause on that. So if your opponent responds in counter window 1 with a counterplay, I'm pretty sure the way that it works is you still have to play a card.
Yep, choose one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
That
if
is
he
very
uses the activate main here and then the Gamma player responds with the Android 18, he's still going to be forced to bottom deck a random agent from his hand of his choosing.
True, but the question remains that if the Toad was the one who played the AOD, would he have to bottom deck it?
Perhaps.
Toad?
Toad. I was like, you're not
The
even reading
Toad.
chat. They're watching your streams, you just don't read chat. Maybe we run this as a text adventure.
I know. This has been a wild fight, and I just...
What do you mean you've summoned your second secret rare?
It's super combo? What?
Felipe about to take an L, so what will it be? Felipe
Here comes the
FELLIPA?
counterplay?
Gotta be, right?
Oh.
Oh, he's playing
He
this looks like a
doesn't
pitch.
have it.
Interesting. Interesting.
And then he's going to pay 1 for the Super Namekian.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
mega.
Yeah, Gamma not having a counterplay here is massive, and then still having to leave the energy open.
Not a nice feeling. His leader is on 20, so it has saved him somewhat, but even then, like, he's having to take
Yeah,
hits.
both
he
these
really
slugs
doesn't
like
wanna take.
20k, so
Yeah,
they're
really
still
doesn't
able
want
to
to
push
take
through. And I mean, to be honest, from playing a bit of Gamma myself, Super Namekian doesn't feel like it does much against the deck. Because all of the androids are top 5 searching into your energy, other than the Android 13.
Yeah. The main draw of the deck as well is from the leader.
Yeah, exactly. And then just having the flexibility to swap out your energy with whatever you want from your hand.
That's massive. So it is 4v4. Obviously, AOD has the board, but Gamma has a dream. And that dream is that one day he will not be judged by the colour of his energy, but by the content of his death. See what I did there? Yeah, it's pretty good, that wasn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
The
like a
Android
7 out of
13
10.
counterplay from AOD is going to be pretty useless in this matchup. Because all of the targets for it that play from energy, you can choose not to play them after activating their skills. And then the Android 13 counterplay will go to drop and not resolve any of its effects, I believe.
Yes, so it's all dependent on whether the battle card has a cost of 3 or less.
Yeah.
He can't. Yeah, that's massive. I think that's an absolutely massive play. Given that the 4-drop has dual attack, it's just can be really difficult.
Pressure on.
Yeah,
The
loads of
fact that
pressure.
he-
Yep. Time to force AOD to drop some cards to save that slug.
Yeah,
And presumably he played the twins from hand to
Yeah.
play around the fact of him, or the idea of him whiffing off of the leader effect and not hitting an android.
there's the Gallic Junior. You've got to remember as well that going into the next turn, even if Felipe is drawing the absolute nuts, he's got to have had baby hatch. He just has to. It's blue. He tried to counterplay it and then realised that I had deflect. Yeah, I saw that. He went to tap the energy and then, realised that it had deflect and also cost 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing in that deck that's gonna do anything.
Although the Android 13 counterplay does help against the Android 14 topper negate.
It does, but
So-
that's dependent on whose turn it is. And I mean, if he's playing this sort of more proactively, which is what he looks like he's doing, it does mean that he doesn't. The Android 13's not. Sorry, the Android 14's not as much of a. I don't want to say threat. That's not the word I'm looking for. Probably, I think a consideration to take into account. Yeah, so Felipe trying to load up his board here with as many different AoD cards as he can. Wow.
That slug is going to be massive into this matchup once Gamma starts drawing into those Android 18 counter plays and desperate measures.
Yes, it is.
And it looks like he potentially gave the Unison dual attack this turn?
I believe he did, yes. Well, he'll have upticked twice. He upticked in each player's turn.
Yeah.
Come down for 2, uptick to 3, uptick to 4. Is it a -4 or a -3?
It's a -4, but he would have upticked this turn because it's the auto, it's not a +1 skill at all.
Yep.
So it would have been 3 upticks.
This is not feel as good as the This does not feel as good as an AoD player.
Yeah, and if this Gamma player has a bean or 2 in hand, then that's going to be massive.
Oh, he plays a crit. Oh, that's absolutely vile. That's desperate measures. There's Baby Hatch.
There's Baby Hatch.
How did he play Garlic? He didn't have. Didn't he only have one energy open that he tapped the first Garlic? Yeah, but the
he used Bean, I believe.
Babidi reduced the cost. He beaned to put himself to 2. Sorry, yeah. Instead of counterplaying, he beaned, and then he you can see the bean on the drop on the left hand side, which left him with 2 to play each of the Garlic Juniors. Swinging in with the crit.
And if I'm the Gamma player here, I might even consider dropping a super combo in. Although, oh no, his super combos are the weird ones, aren't they? They're the, he gets to untap a blue-green multicolor. He's on 4 of the new multicolor super combo.
Yes, he is. I always think it's a check land.
Yeah. But yeah, he's not on Bionic Blitz, so it's only going to be useful defensively, which presumably is why he's charging this Bad Omen here.
You can use the
rather than the check land.
Oh, no, it has to be your opponent's turn.
Has to be opponent's turn, yes. But yeah, him choosing not to charge the check land and going for Bad Omen instead.
But he has charged a cell.
Yes.
Which is going to be... So I assume here he's going to have some kind of floodgate. And if he doesn't, then he's dead, Keck?
I mean, yeah, I don't think this build is running Realms either. So he's not got much in the way of combat tricks. He's got the 4-bean 4-dimension magic. But that is kind of it. And we know he doesn't have Baby Hatch because we saw it in his top 5. So he is entirely reliant on this topo coming down, which...
Unless he has a desperate measures in hand already and is hoping that his opponent plays a card and then he can use the desperate measures for it.
Yeah.
Is he a good blue player or not? He hasn't drawn Baby Hatch, so I'm going to have to say no.
And it doesn't look like there's a topo negate coming down on this first swing either.
No, unless he's
Felipe is 3 Android 13s down now because he has charged the 3rd one and he played one off the Garlic.
Yeah.
So the chances of him... Oh no, never mind.
No, he added it to hand.
He searched one, he didn't play one. Yeah.
He's up to 3 energy. Interesting.
So it's very likely he has the Android 13 in hand here, which will stop this topo negate from coming down if he has it. Yep, doesn't look like Gamma has a bean or the topo negate. And so AoD just gets to push through here.
I can see a second cell in his hand there, which doesn't inspire confidence. He's just comboing cards out of his hand. You do not want to be in this position against AoD.
Yeah, this is exactly where you want to be playing Realm of the Gods.
Yeah. Bearing in mind that the AoD player still hasn't used any of his energy. He's on his 5th swing.
Yeah, and he's even got leader activate main still, so he could drop down a Baby Janemba and trigger Offering as well. Or even drop down another 3-drop Slug just to rip apart Gamma's hand more. And here comes the activate main.
There's Baby Janemba.
And if he counterplays, he's dropping 2 from the super combo.
This is a very, very clever play.
Here comes the draw 2 from Janemba.
I'm having flashbacks to Games Expo here. This is the I'd say this is a typical kill turn for AoD, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, there are good blue players. There's me. Damn right. I said it. Me and my boy.
It doesn't look like AOD is running any Overwhelm in the deck, so once he's tapped out and used Leader Effect, that is going to be it.
But Gamma doesn't know that.
Correct.
Unless
He's also only on 3 beans, so his extension past the 3 energy that he has isn't going to be massive, especially considering he's used 1 bean already.
Yeah. The 20k swing's going in here. He doesn't have... He only has 1 copy of Kai. So, what is the plan here? He's got Dirty Burst. I can see the Dirty Burst in his hand. He
I
has
just realised this
Rob-
AOD deck doesn't have a secret rare in either.
I'll be honest, majority of AOD decks I've played against usually never run a secret rare.
You
I was
can run
about to
Kai.
ask, I'm just like, yeah, is it Kai is the usual one?
I feel like Pan is so good in AOD. 340k swing,
Pan,
and it
yeah.
offers you a baby hatch sometimes.
Pan would be a good one.
Yeah.
Because your board's huge all the time anyway.
You can run Kai, you can run
Xeno's not
Pan, you can
bad.
run Xeno. You can also run SS4 if you really want to be when you're less scared of the clapback.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks to last game. Here comes a massive double strike swing with that Kai.
4 super combos.
Has he declared the double strike? We'll find out.
Chain Greetings, SS3 mana mission also to finish. Doesn't have. Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
He's dead. So it looks
That's
like he
it.
did have the top inner gate, but he just
Wow.
couldn't play it for threat of Android 13 coming down.
Oh,
That is-
Jeez. That's...
That is a 2-0 to Felipe.
Looks like Felipe's the one sending his regards today.
Damn.
Damn.
2-0 right off the bat.
Hello?
Hello? Can
Hello.
you hear us?
No. I'm sorry I muted you because I didn't hear you and my opponent at the same time.
Oh, no, yeah. That's why I'm unmuted now. Did you unmute all of us? Can you hear all of us now?
Yes, I can see, I can hear Big Nation, I can hear Rosales, I can hear TPG, yes.
Yeah,
Nice stuff.
we're all here. Look at us. Who'd have thought it?
There we go. Well, congratulations on your win here at the first
Thank
round
you.
of Fight Night 11. But just want to know, what was your thought going in with going Cell first?
So I tried to. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad English. I'm not American. I'm from Brazil, so I'm sorry for this. So I use first Cell first because this is one of the strongest decks at the format. Just I bought this deck this week after I be invited to Fight Night 11. So because of this, I use this deck first.
No, awesome. Why'd you go AOD instead of Vegeta next?
This is my favorite deck. This is my principal deck now is this. All my regionals, tournaments, wherever I play, I use AOD because I love so much this deck. You can draw so lot. You can aggro is aggro, is control, it's all things this deck do, I love it.
Awesome. And for the Vegeta list, was there any special surprises if it was going to come out, or is it just pretty standard with the tech? I don't remember the list off the top of my head.
Yes, this Vegeta I use just only because I like the Vegeta screw. Just because in my Bardox and the other things. This deck is solely for fun to me.
Fair enough. Any of you boys got any questions for the winner here?
No.
I
Nothing.
think I'm all good. I know I've played against your AOD and Vegeta a couple of times, and they're definitely some interesting decks.
Yes, this deck is a Felson. I love this. I love AOD.
Yeah,
Well-
I mean, go on, Rob. Go.
No, I was going to say, well, congrats on the win. You win yourself TCG Metals leader, obviously, from TCG Metals. Love to have you on another fight night.